we'll just start from here. Some bad things happened, but you didn't miss very much. We managed to get to this area that is cold controlled, but we lost Dex, our gunner. I'm not totally sure what happened, but it seemed like ultimately there's like a mechanic in this game, as far as I can tell, that essentially means when you would otherwise be able to... Oh, that didn't work. That's unfortunate. When you would otherwise be able to board, it seems like you may not be able to board specifically because you're about to get hit by a tidal wave. Like, your ship is just a little too far away and you can't change your ship's relative direction or distance because there's a tidal wave coming. It seems like that's what happened, because otherwise I can't explain. Because their helmsman was not on their ship. My helmsman was on my ship, like was manning the helm. And I was saying get as close as possible. And I couldn't get my ship close enough to theirs for the rest of my crew to join. Like, I told them to board, and like 2 people, my captain and Dex, were able to jump over, but no one else was able to because for whatever reason it said that they were too far away, which is fine, except I couldn't close the distance to get anyone else over until after Dex and the captain both were knocked unconscious. And Dex actually was knocked unconscious so early on that he literally I wasn't able to stabilize him in time. I mean, obviously my captain was also, the only reason my captain survived is because apparently my captain has plot armor, basically. So, not thrilled about that. Not sure. The biggest reason being that I'm not thrilled is I'm not sure what I did wrong exactly. Just seemed like there was a like random tidal wave that like just kind of ruined my chances to win. It's very sad, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. So yeah, I have this negative trait, poor swimmer, and I'm down a crewmate. We only have 7 right now. Usually have 8, and our second gunner, who was our much better gunner, this gunner's basically brand new, had basically bit the dust. This guy does have fast learner, right? No, jumped. It's way worse than that. He is at least a gunner. He is nowhere near as good as Dex was. Dex was the fast learner that got like, he ended up with like 3 positive traits or whatever. He was like literally my best unit probably. But you know, it's fine, I guess. I guess it'll have to be fine because he's definitely gone. I'm definitely not getting him back, it seems like. It's okay though. It's very sad. I'm gonna need to figure out another way to, I don't know, turn this into my favor. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Because obviously I'm not playing this game optimally. Far from it, I would imagine, right? So I just gotta figure out more strats to make it so that boarding is much more weighted in my favor. So I'm not just like rolling the dice when I jump ship. As I seem to be now. I don't know what happened to that guy, but must have been washed off the ship, I guess. Very weird. Alright, what's going on here? Having watched the port, you're convinced that there are no cult ships defending it. Maybe they have been called to some other errand. With no ships to defend it, there must be something else keeping the populace under control. Once docked, a port official approaches, makes some inquiries asking about the cult presence. Suddenly suspicious, the official warns you that while the cultists that now control this port are minimal in number, the local residents will not thank any interference. It seems that the port has already suffered greatly for its initial resistance, and the survivors fear reprisals. Doesn't take long to find out where the few cultists are residing, and the most luxurious house in the port. Caught unawares, they are easily dealt with. Outside, a small crowd is gathered. Most are shouting at you, worried the cult will come back once they are gone. It seems that anyone willing to put up resistance was killed. So you see these people so clearly broken by their experience is saddening. It is best you leave. But you can come back. Should I mess around with this tackler? I don't think so. I don't think there's any point in doing that. We already have an advanced crow's nest, and we have heavy armor. Finally have this diving though. That's good at least. No, I already have that. Fire resistance, fall resistance. We'll just go through and upgrade everything else over time. Save the rest of my money for now. Huh. I feel like I haven't seen, like, none of these are cannons, right? Yeah, none of these are cannons. It's so strange to me. I feel like I haven't seen cannons in ages for some reason. Okay. Another gunner. Definitely need that. What do we have? Strong swimmer. Poisonous gas resistance. Another fast learner. I don't really need another surgeon though. I think I'm chilling on surgeons. So we'll just get this gunner. Call it good enough. Then, obviously, I'll remove this negative trait. Alright. What else? Much and many. Much and more. I'm glad they let me shop here. These twin peaks are clearly colonized by an industrious folk. Buildings fashioned from the very cliff face, tunnels bored through the mountains. A huge swaying bridge was constructed between the islands, which still stands and sways to this day, despite there being no one to maintain it. For one of this people's great projects, an underground tunnel dug beneath the seabed proved their downfall. They discovered a huge cavern, fathoms deep, and within that space, an unstoppable tide of vermin that swept across both islands, consuming all. Nobody risks landing there now. The rats are the new masters of these isles. Hungry, loathsome masters. Interesting. Your lookout has keen eyes, spotting a disturbance in the water a long way before you. You look through your spyglass and confirm several water trails gaining on you. Something moving that quickly can only be Halifron. Open fire with mortar. You have time to launch a few rounds at them, and although most are wide of the mark, it seems you have done a good enough job to scare them off. Nice. Alright, what's the story here? A large hole has been smashed into the hull of your ship you are watching. It looks like it has run aground on some jagged rocks and appears to be deserted. There's bound to be some salvage. Oh, a little bit of hull damage, and Peyton got absolutely bopped. The crew venture on board and return with a few valuable materials. Just as you're uncoupling the two ships, a sudden current clashes them against one another. Sending a crewman halfway across the gangway overboard. His body emerges face down, having gashed itself against the rocks. You're able to retrieve his body and are pleased to see that, although badly hurt, he's still alive. You prioritize escaping the shallows. Yeah, no kidding. Alright, what happened? Yeah, he certainly did get a damage back. It's okay. Man, these new guys are... They're gonna need some love before they catch up to the rest of the squad. So I have 3 new guys, right? Yeah. It's okay. Probably won't be too terribly long. You see how close by a strangely empty-looking vessel. On closer inspection, it does have a crew, but they're emaciated and immobile. They must be starving. Yeah, sure. We'll try and help. At the sight of many barrels of supplies coming on board, the strange, starved crew welcome you. You notice a number of surreptitious glances pass between some of them, but the captain keeps things together and gives you a few valuable tokens of thanks. All right. Through your spyglass, you see a ship in distress. It appears to have sustained battle damage and is taking on water. You're not even halfway there by the time the tipping point is reached and the ship starts to sink. When you reach the area, there are no survivors and little salvage. I just read it so casually now. The crew return, reporting cult insignia and accoutrement among the wreck. As you tally up the little of value retrieved, you're heartened by the fact that the father was clearly not able to protect this particular ship and crew of devouts. Seems like most of the time those things are not worth doing, but every now and then you sometimes get a little bit. It's interesting. You sail close to land and spot what looks like the wooden scraps of a ship. The current pins most of the debris close to the rocks that the ship likely ran afoul of. We'll send the lifeboat and get a bunch of stuff. Nice. All right, what's your story? 2 cult ships are moored next to each other. You can see through your spyglass that they are transferring slaves from one ship to the other. When they spot you bearing down on them, their pace intensifies. As the last ship is manhandled across, the ships break apart, the empty one moving to engage you while the now full slave ship tries to escape. You manage to get close before the battle starts, but will need to quickly dispatch the first ship before the other one can escape. All right. I don't know what quickly means in the context of this game. I'm going to be honest. Oh, what's your story? Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're certainly no Dex. It's okay. Do what we can for now. Is this not a fire? Oh, there we go. Ah, so sad. I don't know if this is the right call. Okay, we got one. Got 2. Alright, looks like we're largely doing better than they are, but not in a significant way. Not in an overwhelming way, I guess is what I mean. Alright. Yeah, we're doing it now. I guess it really has to do with how much I'm able to juggle their focus, ultimately. So if I can just make it so that everybody takes a little bit of damage, seems pretty consistent. Alright. It was a close run thing, however you managed to move within range of the slave ship. You will now need to win the battle without sinking the ship in order to rescue the slaves. Alright. Oh man. I wonder if I need to just like come up with a way to sink ships. You know? Can I get the other guy, please? Oh, I see. He fell down, I guess. I'm kind of upset that this Halifron was apparently not in melee range. How did my man get overboard? What happened? Is it my winch automatic? It is not. What? Why is my entire crew on the ground? Like, what? How did both of these guys get knocked down so fast? That's crazy. What did they do? There wasn't a brace check. Okay. It's fine, I guess. I do feel like I'm not paying enough attention or something. I definitely feel like I'm missing some critical information somehow. Here, there, and everywhere, kinda. Oh, they have this thing. This thing is knocking people down, I see. I didn't know that there was a weapon that did that. Doesn't seem like it does very much other than knock people down though, so I guess unless they happen to knock somebody overboard, it's not exactly a problem. Maybe I shouldn't have sent them over. I'm kind of going in like 3 waves. Trying to remove bodies from their side whatever way I can. Somehow that guy did not get knocked down. Whoever that was on my spot. Maybe that's the guy who stands up quickly. In which case, you know what? I thought that perk was dumb. I was wrong. It's actually kind of sick. In that particular instance, it actually made a huge difference. Alright. Calls from the hold leads you to a chain desperate saves. They scream praises and weep their thanks. Tell them you're leaving the ship and any valuable supplies within for them to man. They vow to make new lives and sing your legend wherever they travel. Nice. Alright, this person was from a port that was destroyed by the cult through your intervention. Now they seek vengeance. The pursuing ship, just like your past, has caught up with you. Person was from a port that was destroyed by the cult. That's an interesting problem to have with me. But okay. I mean, look, man. If you're mad at me because of that town that I burned down, I get it. I did burn that town down. However, you gotta understand, that was a cult town that had real big problems. I can assure you. Alright. Yeah, now we're going. Now we're flying. Grooving. Moving. Dying for some reason. Must be you. All right. I'm still sad about Dex. I don't know if I'm ever going to recover emotionally. I feel like I failed him somehow. I'm just going to think about it more. The only thing I can really do, I think, is play it a little bit safer somehow. I kind of wish I had a better way of playing into the idea of boarding. Like, I need something that does like high crew damage from a cannon, I think. Definitely repair. What else? Oh, yeah, there's fleet. I don't think there's anything here for me though, right? Where am I? Here? And I want to go northwest? Yeah, nothing really. Surrender crew. I wonder what that means. Yeah. Oh, I should check for a lighthouse. No lighthouse again. Man, what's with these places? Nobody wants lighthouses, huh? Oh, there's no pirates here. So they're just like slave ships around? How am I doing, by the way? Halfway done with slave ships, halfway done with ports, and only one Halifron nest so far. I guess I should focus on the main objective first, right? That's why I'm here, after all. Okay. Seems a little sparse, honestly, as far as activity goes. I wonder if my opinion of this place is going to change dramatically when I start doing the encounters here. It's like, oh wow, this place is terrible. There's flying squirrel monsters that just harass you, both sides, all the time. Okay. So there's probably no town, being that that guy's there. It's not exactly how it works, but it kind of seems that way. Some dollars. I'm really not sure what's going on. It seems like it's really, really sparse here for some reason or another. Okay, here we go. A cold town. Alright. Still don't feel great about that town that I burned down either. Especially since people are out here seeking vengeance for it. Which is understandable. Well, sort of. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, but it was my hometown. But I'm like, yeah, but your hometown kind of sucked, bro. I don't know. You gotta understand. Ravenholm, huh? Oh, hey, look. Now we're talking. Oh, yeah, and there's a pirate, obviously, on this trade route. So we can probably take care of both of those guys. And then the town, maybe? Something like that? Because hopefully, the idea is, right? To take out both these pirates, take a little bit of damage, then take out the town. However that goes, and then repair with a discount? That's the idea? At least, hopefully, maybe. Somebody? All right, so what am I looking at? Like crew comp wise, we got 3 Marines. What did you do? Dude, get out of the poison. Oh my, what is he? You gotta be kidding me. Like, what was that, man? Like, what if he had died there? There was literally nothing I could do. Bro. Yeah, I don't know, man. Sometimes the team is a little bit... I'm glad that that didn't go sideways. Because if I lost somebody like that, I don't know, man. That might be the end of the gameplay experience for me, bro. Like, what do you mean? Like, I already feel cheated enough in some ways. Really? I guess I could be doing this. What is happening? Are they piloting their ship or not? Should be easy pickings. I don't know how that one guy got killed. That's crazy. I think this guy, one of these two, were killed as soon as I landed somehow. Just get out of the fire. I don't trust it. I don't trust it at all. All right. We got a discount for some anti-pirate activity. I'll do the same one more time. Oh, these are Halifron too. Well, all right then. And that trade route had it rough. Gonna keep doing this at least until the Halifron. All right, got the Halifron. Now we have to, in order to get to the ship. Looks like that guy's gonna try and move, helm the ship, so we're gonna interrupt him. I don't know why you're not jumping over too. Looks like it's going pretty well. Mostly. All right. That actually went extremely well. There were only 6 people that time, but definitely don't feel bad about that one. All right. See what's going on with this. Several cult ships lie at anchor in the nearby port. One is patrolling the waters nearby. If the cultists are slow to react, you may gain some advantage. All right. We'll see what we can do. It's gonna be a hard-fought battle, it seems. do anything about it all yet. I think I took out both of the Halifron. Board. Swing at whoever we can, really. Particularly whoever's reeling in someone. It's kind of crazy that they even tried to do that, but certainly don't want to recover one person for the opposition. That's kind of crazy. All right. During this battle, the cult ships are mobilized and are making their way toward you. The cult vessels are nearly in range when you see a great activity on the docks. Several of the local ships have also set sail, and some have already engaged the rear guard of the cult fleet. Being attacked from both sides will surely see us carry the day. We were the spark that lit the flame of rebellion. The rest is up to them. No. We gotta help. Oh yeah, we're gonna engage the flagship. All right, so what are we looking at? 3, 6, 8? Yeah, so full ship. Yeah, it certainly does look like a flagship. A fully laden ship, truly. Left to port now. Yeah. Looks like we got 2 of them before we even boarded. Plus the Halifron. Not that the Halifron should really count as like a bonus, because you need to take out the Halifron in order to win the day, ultimately. Not like they're really separate in any way that matters. That being said, we're certainly doing it now. Yeah. These guys still got a long way to go, but we're inching them forward. Alright. With the flagship out of the battle, the other cult ships were easily defeated by the rebel fleet. The port now free, the celebrations run wild. For providing the impetus in the rebellion, you were rewarded handsomely. Made a new friend. Great. Okay. Do some repairing. Lobber's really the opposite of what I'm looking for. Designed to knock enemy crew to the floor and stun them. Stuns crew in area for a duration. Close is maximum range. Maybe I should just get this. It's gotta be... Oh no, this is a swivel, right? It's not an actual cannon. So it's just not... Massive damage from far, though. This could be something. Well, I guess I should at least put it here, because it's not like I'm going to attack from the other side. Realistically. Automatic water pumps. Anti-ram. So it's gargoyles, anti-ram, or harpoons. I don't feel strongly about any of them. I don't feel strongly about any of them, honestly. So I don't think I'm gonna get it. I don't think I care. Oh, maybe I should chill out a little bit. Buying all kinds of random stuff. Now that's a gunner. No positive traits. What is this? Oh, can heal themselves faster? That's interesting. Another fast learning medic. When health is in red, receive a 20% damage reduction. Interesting. Increases accuracy on cannons and mortars. Should I get rid of this guy? Or should I get rid of this guy? Oh, he's about to level up. This. I could also get rid of this guy. In retrospect. Because if I think about it. Well, I will want 2 gunners for the mortars, right? I'm gonna have 2 mortars, and I'm definitely gonna want a gunner for each of those, for sure. But any more than 2 might not be necessary. I can't really afford this guy, but should I get him even despite that? I think the answer should be yes. Because this skill seems to be the hardest one to raise. And I just like constantly have my gunners on. What is this? Jump up. Doesn't seem that important, this skill. Oh, you know what? Can I? Ah, so that costs money. Okay. Well, now I know. I wasn't sure if I got money for that somehow. Okay. Let's just make sure everybody's where they need to be. Okay, this guy should definitely be on the cannon. And we'll need to set up this other mortar at some point. Alright, let's see what's going on with this lifeboat. The lifeboat has been spotted. Lifeboat is empty. Okay. We'll save this upgrade for later. Or not upgrade, this repair. Oh, man. Those unnatural rats, brother. Oh, those 2 are fine. Okay. See what the story behind Ravenholm is, huh? Isn't that the name of the spooky place in, not Gary's mod, Half-Life? A ship approaches calmly, and you enjoy the sensation of not being shot at on sight for once. They're even more pleased to have found you. They've been holding on to a gift that they feel makes suitable repayment for your previous mercy and kindness. An upgrade for gargoyles. When triggered, spews out fire in multiple directions. Useful in dissuading boarding attempts. Can only be used once per battle per side. I mean, honestly, the gargoyles might be the best. People don't often board me, but Halifron do at least. The islands once teemed with bird life of all kinds, seabirds, migrating birds, and those who inhabited the towering cliffs. Then the ravens came, giant black-feathered menaces. They chased off the other birds and consumed the nests of their rivals. Sailors, superstitious bunch as they are, consider it a bad omen to sail through the columns now. A battle is raging, albeit a one-sided affair. The attacking vessel immediately changes direction upon noticing your ship. You are deemed a bigger threat, and the pirates intend to attack first. Well, I am indeed a bigger threat. I can assure you of that. And you guys only have 6 shooters, huh? Now we're talking. That guy's trying to put out a fire. Okay. Alright. That wasn't the weakest person, but it should be okay. Run you over. Just one left, right? Not bad. Pretty textbook. Pretty textbook. 47. A ship you rescued began to sail away as soon as possible, and it becomes all too clear they intend to keep going. You curse your lack of gratitude. You curse the lack of gratitude at your intervention. It's fine. I'm not that upset. It's not like I really need rewards or anything. It's fine. There's all kinds of stuff that gives money out here. We'll hit that up at the end, I think. You spot a ship in the middle distance. The deck abristle with lookouts. Seems like the vessel has some serious cargo on board. Good for them. Hope they're getting the stonks they deserve. A ship moves within range, and before you know it, they've opened fire. A lucky shot destroys the mast section. Alright. All hands repairing the mast. We're almost there now. Yeah. This seems to be going extremely well. Yeah. Part of it is like getting the guy who's neighboring as many people as possible so they move as little as possible. I think that's a big part of the micro. When it works extremely well. It's just sometimes it's a little bit sketchy, just a little bit sketchy. All right, so we have 2 things to repair at, huh? You spot through a spyglass a ship in distress. Oh, okay. Well, let's try and help. Nice. You race towards the ship. Oh, but their predicament worsens. That's unfortunate. All I get is their valuables. Well, it won't go to waste, guys. I promise. All right. Get this up, or this repair, and we're ready to go at this point. What direction? I think I'm here. Kind of a weird position to be in. I guess what makes the most sense, right, is if we go here, because if it's successful, we can go here. And at that point, we probably want to repair either here or like by fast traveling here, or well, it's likely that we'll want to fast travel after the second zone is kind of what I'm saying. I would go here if I could, but I can't. Whereas if I go here, there's not a lot that I can do. Well, actually, maybe both seem fine. Either seems fine, I guess, in retrospect. I guess I don't have an issue with either of them. Okay. We'll just see what this is. I think it's gonna be just another repair, but it might be in trouble, so we'll rescue them if they need to be rescued. Nope, they're good. 20 for 40. I think I'd rather keep the money. It's not exactly worth it. I don't think it really matters which one I go to. Kind of plan on going to both. We'll go to this one and then go to that one and then fast travel here or whatever, something like that, depending on how it goes. All right. Oh, I should check for a lighthouse. Because lighthouses are quite good. Then, see what we can do about this cult pirate problem. Yeah, you sure do have a cult pirate problem. What is this area south of me? A Halifron cave? Must be, right? Yeah, the dark cave opening lines before you. There are unconfirmed reports of a Halifron nest here. Alright. You divide the crew. My place is on the boat. As you near an alcove, you see several people manacled to the wall. Many did not survive the high tide, and a couple are barely clinging in life. All look like they have been impregnated. You mercifully end the suffering of those barely alive and set fire to the bodies to make sure the eggs do not grow to menace in future. Yeah. As you are nearly finished, there is a disturbance in the dark pool in the center of the cave. You call the crew's attention. Moments later, several Halifron burst from the water. You fall back to the boat in a fighting retreat. The Halifron hold back, protective of the 1 or 2 eggs that remain. The nest is as good as destroyed. Another blow dealt to the cult. You allow yourself some inward satisfaction, but the thought becomes tainted by another, an intrusion. Why? Why do you rebel so? It would be remiss for us to not discipline such unruly kin. But you will not relent? So be it. You will return to us. We will wait. For once, the unbidden whisper was reckless in its frustration, and you glimpse a trace memory of unfolding plans, cult fleets embarking, and you instinctively know for where. Let them think they're hunting you. With this new information, the hunter becomes the hunted. You can find these cult command vessels in exploration maps that have the red target outline. Check your world map to see where they are located. Okay, so none are here specifically, it seems. Oh, no, wait. Is that one? Is this one right here? Because what else would this be? The command vessel looms threateningly as it moves to intercept you. You remind the crew of the plan. Take the ship intact so you can gain some insight into the cult's next steps. Alright, what are we dealing with? Looks like 7. Okay. Definitely dealt with worse. Guess we'll do this.
Wait for it back!
We can all just go now. Right? We can all just go now? Yes. Wow, they all just like ran right into the middle of all of us. That's very unfortunate for them. Pathing absolutely betrayed them. All right. Not so bad, not so bad. Mission accomplished. You can search through the ship for any clues on what the Cold are planning. You rummage through the captain's cabin. It's a treasure trove of clues and knowledge. You haul chests and sacks of useful material back to your ship for detailed study. Many of the charts and scrolls refer to and indicate a certain area to the far north. Your curiosity is piqued. What could be so important to the cult there? Okay. Well, we can certainly do this. Just regular pirates? No cult pirates. Interesting. Are they like cultists in league with these pirates? Like, what is going on actually? Alright. And what else is there? Wait. Did I not? I thought I berserked you. Are you not? You're supposed to be angry.
Raid!
Okay. Okay. It's a little hard to tell how well this is going. Seems to be going okay though. Pull these guys out. Seems like there's only 2 left, so shouldn't be that dangerous. Oh my gosh. Whew. Very, very close. Poor Gary. Something about my lead gunners, man. Just in so much danger. Alright, what's your story? The cult ship will not permit trespass. Moves to deliver a lethal reprimand. Alright. Let's see what you've got. Certainly 2 Halifron.
Raid! Hurry back! Alebron!
Can't target that guy anymore.
Alebron!
Okay.
Right, hurry back!
Oh yeah, this is a bloodbath. It's all over for them, I think. Yeah, it seems like really encircling them is the answer. That did not go well at all, but it's okay. We mostly made it happen. Okay. I definitely want to do something about this town and those pirates. I guess the town should happen first, just in case things go extremely poorly. 2 minnows of the cult fleet guard a nearby port, but only one has come to stop you. This will be easy. Before battle is joined, you begin to understand why. The ship has been sent to delay you while the cultists burn down the port. You can see fires being started, and the vessel that remained is pouring cannon fire into the closest buildings. Realizing they could not defeat you, they must have decided to deny you the port entirely. You must stop them before it is too late. Okay. Oh, this ship is small. I think we could just run straight to them. We're just going right now. Just like that. That was almost a speed run. Good night. Yeah, you guys. Time is of the essence. No time to recuperate any valuables. Indeed. After seeing your swift victory, the remaining cult ship fled. You tear into the port, your crew disembarking to help the locals put out the fires. While the port has sustained serious damage, it will endure. The locals offer what they can as thanks. Yeah, no, they definitely need that more than we do. The locals are taken back by your gesture. They will remember this for a long time. You and your crew are overwhelmed by the outpouring of friendship. Yeah, don't worry, it's fine. It'd be different if your port wasn't being absolutely overrun at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really do need that to recover. Your goal stirs the cult from inactivity, and now they're eager to engage you as you are them. All right. I should probably... This is Branson, right? Well, honestly, I want to get this guy maxed out before I switch them, but I will switch them at some point. Because obviously, they're not gaining aiming skill, which is kind of the thing that they're best at and what I should be focusing on for them at some point, but it's just not time for that yet, I think. Is there another helicopter? Oh, there is one. Right there. I didn't see that guy until just now. Okay. Should probably be doing something about this. Mostly just because they're not really doing anything. They're just like waiting for the boarding moments. A man overboard, huh? Dove into the water, but we're right here. I think now is actually the time to switch. 1 second. Oh, I need... Okay, somebody else do this, please. Wow, I actually took a lot of damage there.
Back!
Yeah. Okay. Oh, we're doing so well right now. Good view over there. Oh, that's everybody. Just like that. Nice. Perfect. No complaints whatsoever. Okay. So 2 more fights. I'm a little worried. But not extremely worried. We can probably make this happen. What we'll do is be on the edge of this range and move north. And we might be able to make it to the town for repairs if we end up rough. Really, there's no reason not to have just repaired. It's just a few extra dollars, but I'm just trying to be frugal with my money, you know? Even though money isn't that important. Especially at this point. Like, basically looking to max out my ship at this point. It's really not that important. It's gonna be pretty hard for you to pilot this ship pretty soon. Well, with that poison that you're standing in. I think we go. Actually, we'll do that guy. Yep. This guy. Just keep moving through. Yeah. Seems like as long as we're just rotating around someone, it works pretty well. Kind of like a game of Snake in a way. All right. I don't feel that bad. I feel like we can do this. All right. Oh, maybe I should have pulled up to a fort. Maybe there was a friendly fort nearby. I didn't even consider that. I guess not, because you would think the pirates would control it at the moment. I think I'm gonna do more damage before I try and make anything else happen. Seems like there's a lot of fire happening. You can take care of this. You guys get on that fire. We can all forward, right? Yeah, I think we'll go now. Can we go? No. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Okay. All right. Double shot. Now we're talking. Short range cannon fire that fires double the projectiles. That's what we're looking for. Okay. Probably shouldn't have done all that. What is this? No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, no, I think we're good. I'm just literally trying to listen. It's so real for me every single time. Alright, I guess we're just ready to start doing the random stuff. Yeah. A critical rope snap, leaving the helm useless, and then they ambush us. We've been here before. I don't know if there's a difference between the helm and the mast, honestly. In retrospect, like I don't really know what one does that the other doesn't do, if that makes sense. We can just reset. Because this guy's next. Nailed it. All right. A little bit of a tense micro at the end there, but we definitely got it. Seems like ramming is pretty helpful, just because knocking everybody down. Obviously, it's not guaranteed to happen, but it definitely does help significantly. There's a ship visible in the distance that sustains severe battle damage. There's a ship visible in the distance that sustains severe battle damage. From what you can tell, there's no crew left. Alright, let's see. Your crew plumb the depths of the ship. Minutes later, they emerge at a sprint yelling, "Nest, it's a nest." Oh my.
Run!
Oh, I feel like my captain took a ton of damage there. That's crazy. Alright. We'll see what this man overboard's looking like. You fish the body of a castaway out of the water. You never can tell when they're unconscious or dead. Unfortunately, this one is long gone. His body beginning to show signs of rotting from being in the water too long. As you check him over, you see a beautiful piece of jewelry. Oh, Well, all right then. Getting on the horizon, you see. Oh, okay. Well, we'll bring him a bunch of food. Yeah, nice. Thought that they're better. We got food to spare, that's for sure. You know, the first time I played this game, I feel like I had a lot of problems with food, and I have no idea how. I have no idea how I had problems with food in this game. It seems like food just comes easily. We'll keep the crew happy. We don't need to make them eat anything they don't like. An ambush, huh? Make 50 friends? Oh, joy. How have I not seen another mortar? Surely I've seen another mortar at the shop and I just have been ignoring them. But man, it seems crazy to me. Actually, I'll do this, I guess. Oh, I can bring it. Alright, see what you've got now. I think we'll play it slow for now. Yeah, stunning that guy. Sucks.
Brace for impact!
Alright. Oh yeah. Sometimes it just works out so well, it seems. Perfect. Alright. I wonder if I'm getting better at it or if I'm just like if this winning strategy is that easy to execute, if that makes sense. You walk up to a building on top of the hill. It is unremarkable except for its isolation. A solid door blocks entry. A single message is inscribed above the locking mechanism. At least you've got this far. Now you're here. Enter the code. Yeah. You leave the building and continue to the ship. You can always come back when you want to have another attempt at cracking the code. Biter's Rock, huh? Okay. Interesting. I wonder if that's like a main story thing or if that's just like a side quest thing. Cry goes up. A ship has been spotted in the distance. Through your spyglass, you can tell it's already changed course to head straight for you. Its intention clearly hostile. Nah, you got it. I kind of wish that I could be a little bit more prepared for combat. You know? Just doesn't seem that it ever works out. Maybe there is like an event where you can ambush the enemy. I don't know.
Brace for impact!
No, I don't think I finished taking somebody out. Yeah, that's a mistake. I can't even tell what's happening. There's just so many people. I think there's just this one guy left. Yep. All right. Okay. What else is there? Nothing? Fighter's Rock, huh? I wonder what's up with that. Probably could just look it up, but I don't think there's any fun in that. Maybe they randomized it with the seed, though. That'd be cool. Two ships appear to be engaged in a chase. As they get closer to you, you notice pirate insignias on the larger pursuing ship. Both are making straight for you, and before you extricate yourself, the pirate ship begins firing from the distance. They leave you with no choice. You know, I feel like I should be building a reputation, you know? Like, where pirates are like, oh, maybe we shouldn't. Hear me out. What if we did? You know?
Raise!
I see, the anti-ramming mechanism, huh? Yeah, it sure does work. Wow. That's extremely silly that I was able to rotate people out and back in and stuff. That's pretty silly. I'm okay with it, but wow. The captain of the rescued ship spins his tail. They caught up to us, and we had no choice but to surrender or die. After we gave up our goods and prepared to set sail, those accursed bastards attacked us anyway. We have nothing left to offer you but our eternal gratitude and the promise of a debt repaid should our paths ever cross again. From the look in his and the crew's eyes, you guess they'll tell no word of a lie and part ways with respect. Well, I mean, I appreciate it. Surely if they stole your stuff, though, it should have been on their ship, right? An object is spotted floating in the nearby water. As it gets closer, you realize with great anticipation that it's a sealed chest and promptly haul it on deck. You work your way on the lock and a foul smell begins to leak out. Moments later, you fling the lid open and find a decapitated, partially decomposed head. Grim fate to be sure. Your crew make a superstitious gesture before hurrying back to their duties in silence. Yeah, not a good time, I'll say. Not a good time. Let's double check that there are no mortars here, because literally any mortar is better than what I've got. That's a little something, man. Yeah, no, nothing. Literally nothing. Oh, I have this now, so I should probably use this. Okay. Where are we going? I am here. Oh, I guess we're done. Oh, so I didn't finish the side quest because I did the main thing, huh? Interesting. I wonder if there's benefits to doing the side quest. I never considered that the side quest would just go away, the sub quest. Alright, so reach the location marked on the cult charts in the far north of the world. Okay. Which is there. Alright. Well, we can certainly make our way that way. I don't have... Can I fast travel to here, I wonder? For an icebreaker? Yes. It only costs 50 food. And I can presumably fast travel right back. So I'm going to try and get an icebreaker. I think it's like right here. I think, obviously. definitely not worth it. Oh. Oh. Down in the black depths, the bloated, decomposing, half-eaten remains of the crew floated about, trapped in the watery tomb. Some of the crew swore the corpses cried out, beckoning to join them. Aside from scant few valuables, the divers refused to venture further to collect more. Seems like this place is being blockaded. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it knocked them off their feet, so now's the time to go, I guess. Oh, I didn't finish the captain. A little bit of a misclick. Didn't cost me, though. Alright. Well, we got plenty of health going, so I'm not too worried at the moment. We've been keeping a close eye on a strange ship for a while now. It lists aimlessly, and you have seen no sight of any crew. A lifeboat is missing. What happened here? The moment you step foot on the ghost ship, one of your crew detects a faint, muffled cry. You soon find its source. The occupants of the ship are tied, blindfolded, and gagged in the hold. You untie them, and they heap gratitude upon you. But their attackers strip mine the ship. They promise to repay you one day. Well, I'm glad that they're okay. I feel like it's often that we are not able to help at all. Your heart skips a beat as you notice cult colors flying high on the horizon. You maintain course and speed. After all, no reason to suspect you at this distance. As the minutes drag on, the cult ship vanishes from sight completely. I'm not afraid of a random cult ship. Sight a collection of wooded debris and speculate that a ship must have dashed against the nearby rocks. Your crew sifts through the wreckage and are delighted to find some valuable materials in sealed containers. Nice. I feel like my sight reading is just getting better and better. Sometimes I'm not very good at speaking, but my sight reading certainly is getting better. All right. You hadn't really paid much attention to the other ship until they began signaling that they surrender. No. I'm not a pirate. You're good. Keep doing what you're doing, brothers. Through your telescope, you spy a familiar captain who is staring intently at your vessel with a grim expression. You vaguely recall a past incident. After what you did to them, their mind will be on one thing only. You instruct the crew to repair a vicious battle. The person was from a port that was destroyed by the cult. Yeah. So I guess I'm just gonna have to live with that. And I didn't even finish the side quest. It's so stupid. Well, guess we learned a valuable lesson. Don't bother unless you're going to be a completionist. Something like that. Looks like they passed. Revive check. Let's move you here and you there. think I'm gonna wait a little longer. Do this again. Maybe random. Honestly.
Brace for impact!
Yeah. Put them in the dirt. Yeah. Oh wait, did their captain get auto winched? That's funny. Because it definitely did not matter in the slightest. 3, 6, 7, 8. Is that a full crew? Wow. That wasn't so bad at all. Alright, so just 2 more. I don't expect it to get any cheaper, so I might as well repair now. There's a mortar, a ship smasher, and a timed bomb mortar. Moderate crew damage. Moderate crew damage. Moderate crew damage. This might be the best. Because really, I just want people to be distracted. I'm okay if they're being CC'd. That's fine. That's what I'm talking about. An automatic winch. Yeah, I think we're good. Bump that up a little bit. Alright, we'll hit up these 2, and then repair if we need to, and move on. I was performing routine maintenance on the rigging. An enemy ship appeared and moved in to attack. Unfortunately, they appeared at just the wrong moment. Your mass section is out of action unless it's prepared mid-battle. Okay, so what I should do is definitely do this. You go there, you go here. The rest of you guys go here. And that's really where the crew should be. Am I not in range? Now I am out of range.
Brace for impact!
Alright. Alright. Wow. Just like that, huh? That was quite straightforward. Did take a decent amount of damage though, I guess. Pops of light on the horizon bids you to look through your spyglass, which reveals a battle between two ships. One is much larger, and the other clearly isn't much longer for this world. Spotting you, the smaller ship puts up a distress signal, while the other raises a pirate flag that signals, "Leave us alone, and you'll get your share." The enemy departs promptly. You're glad you could solve a dispute without further destruction for once. The fires that have taken hold on the ship burn uncontrollably. There is nothing you can do. No survivors leap into the water. No loot can be salvaged. You retreat a safe distance from the ship and leave the flames to do their work. Wow, that's brutal. Nothing can be salvaged. No one to be saved. It's just chase them off, but literally no benefit. Well, I mean, I guess I didn't have to fight them. That's something, but it's really not what I was hoping to have happen. Oh, wait. Can't go north here? Oh, I guess it's just west. It's a little unclear. Maybe it's east even? Yeah, it's definitely not this way. Okay, we'll go east then. Definitely seems like it should be north, but that's okay. We can adapt, improvise, overcome. Alright. So the next thing that we're trying to do is get this snow piercer. That's not... Maybe that's... No, it's an icebreaker. What? Can I not go here? This is Pullman's Cove. Pullman's Bolt. Unexplored. Unexplored. Oh man, did I come here for no reason? That makes me very sad. Can I just check real quick? Band and ship icebreaker. Someone point me in on a port to buy this. I've looked everywhere and it seems to be running out of money and food. Go to where the quest marker points. If you already visited Landfall, you should find it there, but you may find it elsewhere in the same region. You try to avoid battle in that area though, ice chunks. If you can't avoid a fight, I found it to be a lifesaver when you don't get a preferred distance to the enemy ship. Otherwise, the dude at the steering wheel hit all ice chunks from all sides. What? Okay. So the internet did not help literally at all. So we're just gonna continue with the main story and just pretend that didn't happen, I guess. Whatever then. I swear that I spoke to an NPC who was just like, oh yeah, it's just north. But like, I don't know if he was like giving me scripted dialogue that is not helpful, if that makes sense. Also, more to the point, this connects to that. But I can't go there. Is that why it's a dotted line? Maybe that's what that's supposed to signify. Whatever, we're fast traveling. And we go northwest. I think I'm just gonna ignore this stuff. I'm just gonna get bogged down with just stuff that doesn't matter. We'll try this first. Oh, actually, I should check this for anything relevant. Sure doesn't. Sure doesn't. As much as I do enjoy the random events and stuff like that, they're pretty samey when you've done 50 of each kind or whatever at this point. I wonder why I couldn't go there. Maybe maybe I could have and I just went to the wrong one. But whatever, I guess it doesn't matter. Because this is definitely going to go to both, right? Alright. No lighthouse. Dark lump resolves into a body lying face down in the water. You fish them out and tie them with a weighted shroud to give them a proper funeral. An ambush. All right. Yeah, wow. I think I kind of beat all of those guys literally at the same time, even though I didn't micro them at all. Just literally numbers advantage plus how much damage I did before the fight started, I guess. I guess I should be looking for a town because I don't need to get everything if I'm not. In fact, I don't need to do any of these events, realistically. Many captains dreamed of owning a vessel constructed in the shipyards of Abergrad. There, only the most exquisite ships are made of the finest timber, which much taken from the island itself. Now the warehouses are abandoned, the dry docks empty. The cult began taking over the neighboring areas, so the master shipwrights fled and are yet to return. Interesting. I was beginning to think that there may be an exclusive ship type here, but indeed, there does not seem to be. Alright, what's the story here? 3 of 5, okay. I mean, I'll go around and I'll do the things that seem like it would help the most, but I'm just not trying to do random events, really. Certainly don't mind them, but like I said, there really isn't anything substantial to be gained except for just like dollars at this point, I think. Certainly do this though. Nothing wrong with dollars, don't get me wrong. I'm actually kind of afraid of that, because if I lose a crewmate, I can't get them back, at least not right now. So I'm at 3 of 5. See what's up with this ship. Maybe we can help some people. We're not even halfway there before they go under. It's unfortunate. Well, all else equal, why not repair a little bit? That's worth it. Alright. We move on. This one's closer. Another pirate-controlled area. Very purple water, too. No lighthouse. Alright. Time to liberate an area real quick. Presumably there's going to be a town somewhere. Hopefully they'll actually trade with me. I understand if they won't. Okay, the Halifron jumped to the wrong ship, which is very helpful. Back in the fight. Alright. Not so bad. It's funny that, like, abandoning my ship completely seems like such a good strat to me. Alright. It doesn't look like it's on an island. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. Man, we're closing in now. Oh, I think I just re-upped that guy. Whoops. Definitely not necessary. Almost. Not quite. Now we're talking. I don't even think I really have to do anything. I should be able to take my hands completely off the keyboard. Yeah. What are you guys doing? Who are you guys fighting? Each other? Stop it. Stop messing around. This is serious. All right.
Freeze!
No, I didn't fire that time, Bob. It's okay. This guy. All right. How are these guys doing? Mostly the same. Oh, well, he's making some good progress. I'm just assuming that there's a town here that's gonna pay me money for exploring. Oh, what are you doing? Wow, no prompt, just go straight in. All right.
Freeze!
I kind of blew myself up a little bit there, I think. Let's make sure we're not in the fire. Can we please? Goo. Okay, well. Definitely not going the best. I'm gonna blame this on me blowing myself up though, so. What are you doing there? Why are you there? What is going on? Come on, man. Oh, good night. Alright, so you and you. Okay, so that guy just got knocked unconscious. I guess we're just gonna finish these guys off as best we can at this point. Seriously. Can somebody help him, please? Oh, gosh. So he is better. He just has a negative trait. Always falls overboard. Okay. Not that big a deal. Still a little disappointed, but you know, it is what it is. Don't feel like it was my best work. I don't know if I would say that I did my best, you know? Kind of disappointed, but it's okay. All right, so hopefully there's a town here at least. Avoid those guys for now. I was kind of taking them out with the understanding that there's going to be a town for me to use after the fact. Both for my ship and also potentially to buy stuff, particularly like an icebreaker, but you know, that's just me being hopeful. Wonder what these are. Okay. So no idea where this town supposedly is. Found all the pirates though, so that's something. Maybe that named thing that I saw earlier was indeed the town. It was like Chillmouth or something. Didn't seem like a place that people would go though. Not willingly, at least. Alright, well. The chalice. The glacier slowly melts from the high bowl of the island into the sea, giving the appearance of a frozen waterfall. It is one of the natural wonders of the world. Not many people as well traveled as you see it. I always hope to see this, you hear one of the crew whisper behind you, a rapturous look on their face. Okay. I see no port. Or even anything approximating a port. I see two things that are like cult side quests. But I see very little reason to do anything about them. Is there anything to repair my ship? Nope. Okay. Oh, I need to do something. Alright, well, we'll look at one of these then. Sure. Two cold ships lie at anchor, likely transferring slaves from one to another. Maybe I can still do this side quest. As you move to engage, both vessels swiftly weigh anchor and flee in opposite directions. There's no way to tell. Trust your instincts, chase the first. Trust your instincts, I guess. All right. Seems like we're most of the way there. With most of the halophon and whatnot taken care of.
Brace for impact!
I think I just jumped from one ship to the other and then back again. Oh my captain, my captain. I think I just ran through fire like a lot. This is all bad. Probably warrants a full retreat, honestly. Just like, this isn't even a favorable position for us at this point. Somehow. I don't know how I messed that up that bad, but I truly beefed it. Okay, we'll reset everyone. Move you over there. Oh my goodness. Well, at least it was just my captain and not someone. Shortly after the ship started to sink, the screaming began. You know there's nothing you can do in time. Oh. Was this a slave ship? Oh. Well. Oops. Oh my god. Oh, it's just one of those days. Everything went. Oh, what is this? It's so bitterly frigid here that the ice has engulfed the sea far as the horizon. He spit curses. There seemed to be no way to proceed. What could the cult chart markings indicate that could survive beyond the impassable, desolate wilderness? Wait, does your tired eyes deceive you? What is that glint in the distance? Squinting hard through the spyglass, you notice a cult ship listing to one side. How did it get there? Perhaps the ice encased it in a flash freeze, forcing it up and out of the water? As its prow sits a large metal object, somehow reminiscent of an oversized farming plow. Ah, so it helped the ship part the ice. Given the distance, it was clearly working until another hazard befell them. You must acquire a similar tool in order to investigate further, and investigate further you must. Voltaire should be able to help you. Okay, so I was right to think that I need an icebreaker. I was wrong to think that I could get one before just now, I guess. And all I can do now is retrace my steps, I guess. Is there any ship repair? No. There's a port here, right? No? What? Did I just think that there was one and there just wasn't? Okay, sick. Is there anything to repair, though? No. Alright, sick. There's a thing that isn't on my map, though, I guess. Oh, there was. Very good. I guess I'll check this other thing too. It might be something. It's probably nothing, but it might be something. Actually, this is probably worth doing now. Yeah, nice. If we lost someone, we're about to be head to a port anyway, so it shouldn't matter. Okay, this is where there's a port. Yes. They're being blocked by pirates. I don't think I'm going to do anything about that. I'm going to be honest. Yep, certainly not. Landfall. All right. You're beset by bureaucracy and the bemusing, winding hallways, but eventually you track down Voltaire deep in the labyrinthine archives. Oh, it's you, she mutters, clearly pleased to see you in rude health. You relate to her your discovery in the ice flows and inquire where and how a similar metal prow could be acquired. What you describe as an icebreaker. They protect against icebergs and flash freezes. The only places I know that still practice that technique, their construction, are a smattering of ports in the cold sea. Now, if you're going up that way, I'd be mighty curious. Even accounting for verbosity, it could be good to have Voltaire join you. Ask if she'd like to see history being made with her own eyes for once. Smiles sardonically. I'm a scholar, not some adrenaline-mad seafaring cad. She smiles again, apparently satisfied with her improvised rhyme. My place is here with my books. I must say, it would be a shame if you didn't return to pester me again. Port beckons. Okay. Okay. I already have heavy hull armor, right? Yes. I don't think I need any of this. I'll check this. Nah. That was the wrong thing. Presumably this will actually take me north now. Yes. Great. Now that I can actually go north, for some reason, inexplicably, I couldn't go here before. No lighthouse. Perhaps no port. Because apparently that can happen in pirate areas. I don't know what these pirates are ruling though. Like, there's no town. How are you guys able to sustain yourselves? Because it's not like there's trade passing through here, right? There's nowhere on the other side. Well, I mean, not that I'm aware of, I guess, is really what's going on. They must know something I don't. Okay. Just cruising around looking for a town. If there's a town here, it's worth liberating this area. If there is not, then I'm just going to continue. Pretend I didn't see anything, basically. I pretend I do not see it. Look, man. Saving the world, Matters literally not at all. Well, I guess when you liberate an area, it does stay liberated, to be fair. But I was thinking, like, the random events just keep resetting. Goodwin's Arch, probably. Yeah. Just seems like it's pointless, but I guess it is different if there's actually like a faction controlling it, to be fair. But that being said, still, I don't really plan on coming here ever again if there's no port here. Even if there is a port here, I might not ever come here again, but at least the place has a value. There's that. The main thing is that so many of these random events are just like random fights that I didn't ask for. Like, I'm just suddenly getting antagonized. It's just not the best. I guess the glow of this game is starting to wear off, is really what's going on. Because the ship-to-ship battles are not bad. They're pretty engaging. The problem just being that I feel like it's a mix between solve and whenever it doesn't go well, I feel cheated, which is like the worst combination, right? Surely I shouldn't feel that way. Because if it's solved, then I shouldn't ever lose because I earned the victory. Spot a ship in the middle distance. The deck of bristle with lookout. Seems like the vessel has some serious cargo. No, we're gonna let them be. All right. Wow, they're shooting my crew off screen. That's sick. All right. Looks like we well and truly got it now. My ship looks a little rough, a little on fire, but we'll take care of it. It'll be fine. All right. 2 of 4. So we'll do these last two. A vessel began bearing pirate insignias fast closing down on another ship. It doesn't seem like the prey has long left. Noticing you, the pirate signaled for you to mind your own affairs. Your inner veteran has spooked the pirates and they make haste. The rescue crew are visibly overcome that you decided to help them. They give you what they can. Nice. A vessel on a convergent course doesn't fly any colors or reply to a hail. It isn't attempting to run or make directly for you, but your paths will intersect soon enough. Some pirates do a good job of pretending to be other ships before revealing themselves at the last moment when it is too late to flee. You could take preemptive action if you wished. They're innocent until proven guilty. The two ships cruise by each other, your fellow captain nodding respectfully as you pass. Nice. Look at this stupid icebreaker. Gosh. I hate that the game made me go through this song and dance. But whatever, it's fine. Okay. There's a pirate over there. Guess we'll take care of that and then go straight to Daggerfall. Maybe we should do this first. Just a little bit of extra hull. Can't really waste it, right? Alright. Word is spread of a particularly troublesome pirate. Let's try and get us a discount. Man, it's crazy what I'm willing to do for a discount, huh? Find an entire pirate ship. Never seen that weapon before. I guess it just caps my health. Wild.
Brace for impact!
Alright. Alright. Nailed it. That thing that caps your health bar is pretty good because it does so much damage. Alright, let's see what the story is here. Icebreaker. Is it worth switching out my gunners? Alafron Hunter, strong swimmer, no positive traits. He's not very far along there or there. It's probably worth switching them out. I'm a little light on cash, but that's okay. Can do. It's probably not even worth switching them up. I could just do that whenever I actually need to buy something. Okay, I'll return here, then we go back. Oh, I didn't even finish doing stuff there. Or did I? Did I not finish doing stuff there? Or am I finished doing stuff there? Because realistically, I think there's no reason not to just leave. Right? The lighthouse. Just follow the arrow, see what there is. Karaka Island, huh? As you sail past the spit of land, you notice a giant flock of birds circling around the tall cliffs, probably their nesting grounds. The course takes you close enough to see hunters scaling the cliff face, collecting bird eggs into their satchels as you go. If you set a boat ashore, you could possibly make a quick trade. The crew place bets on whether any of the hunters will fall, but none do. When the hunters notice your arrival, they meet you and offer trade. I wonder why I can't do this. Oh, because I don't have any money. That's fine. Doesn't matter. I guess that would be the one thing. If there's something that I wanted to trade for in an event. Which I've never seen in such an event before, so I'm just not. I'm simply not worried about it. It's just not a thing that I had even considered, but yeah, it is technically possible. This is gold. I wonder if I should be interested in that. It's usually for logs, right? For saves. But I am not. I am playing an Iron Man, so I wonder if it'll do anything for me. But then again, perhaps I shouldn't wonder, because maybe it'll just kill one of my crew. And there is nowhere to revive them. So, hear me out. What if I don't? What if I just simply don't? 1 of 9? Okay, well, obviously I'm going to do some things. Alright, see what we can do. Oh, well. See what's the story here. You spot a ship in the middle distance. The deck of Bristol with lookout. Seems like the vessel has serious cargo. No, it's fine. I don't even know if this counts as an event, so I'm just not even gonna mess with them. What's this? When checking through your supplies, you find a small gold-filled purse. Huh. Lucky, I guess. Alright, and this. Down in the black depths, the bloated, decomposing half remains of whatever terrible fate met a different crew than us. Alright, so we're at 5 of 9. 4 more, including this ship. We'll help them out. Why not? They were starving and we got plenty of food to spare. See trails appearing in the water, moving. Oh, Halifron, okay. trouble whatsoever. Seven of 9. I'm gonna do the man overboard in the ship. Only reason I'm avoiding the Colt ones is because it seems like the Colt ones are almost always either fights or nothing happens, rather than something that's like directly positive for me. Oh, well, Castaway didn't work out. Whereas these at least have a chance of being positive, it seems like. Yeah, I have no intention of attacking. I mean, nothing happens is perfectly acceptable, but something more positive is, to me, obviously better, right? But I'll take a pass every single time. Not a big deal. All right. Man, I feel like I have a ton of food. It's crazy. Having consulted the Colt charts and seen the ice sheet yourself, you know no ports reside beyond the frozen wastes. Losing your vessel beyond this point will mean no hope of salvation. You run through a mental checklist to make sure you're prepared. Do you have ample supplies for a long journey? Is your ship in good working order? Do you have sufficient weapons and a mortar? A sturdy crew to man them? Have you recently used a captain's log? Yeah. I wonder if this is like endgame. Wow, this is terrible. Your solitary ship plunges northwards through a frozen wilderness. The crew feels so utterly alone in such an alien landscape that they wonder if they are already dead and condemned to some hell reserved for sailors. Yeah, no kidding. Guess I should have upped their morale before I left, huh? Yeah, they're having a bad time. Not that I can exactly blame them. I'm not having a good time either. I said basically the same thing as soon as we got here. It was like, well, this is terrible. You wondered at your sanity to want to explore this desolate wasteland that seemingly stretches on forever. But you have found something. Jutting out of the ice is a strange ship like nothing you've seen before. Unbelievably, the sealed tubular hull appears to be made out of metal. You cannot see any obvious way with which to board it or enter it. You try to make out the name, although it's partially obscured, the Caprona. It means nothing to you. Unable to glean any more information, you press on into the ice. Great. I did that for an Easter egg, it seems. Well. The cold is unbelievable. The ice wind finds its way through layers of clothing. The chill blast brings tears to your eyes, which nearly instantly freeze. The only thing that keeps you going is the supplies. You can use the ration to get you through this particularly nasty spell. Yeah, we got supplies, that's for sure. If it comes down to it, we can stay here for all of winter. Just hope that summer comes eventually. You feel the strength of your connection to him, and the pressure it exerts over you, increasing as you sail towards the mysterious area marked so often on the charts. Feel a confident patience from the presence within you. Yet, it is impatience and trepidation that harries your own thoughts. Okay. You quail at the truth of what lies before you, even as it becomes more obvious. You feel powerfully torn between rushing furiously onwards and fleeing in abject panic. Seems like that's a bunch of frozen kraken. We can hardly turn back now. Too much depends on our success. Is this like the end of the game, or kind of seems like an end game scenario? My little arrow isn't doing anything. Can I just go to the other side? Is that all that's going on here? All right. Even though you thought that the Kraken was a single creature and it was defeated, and its defeat was a bitter blow to the cult. Now, however, having seen many more of the monsters frozen in ice, you know the cult's plans are much, much grander. And yet, the reevaluation was not where the charts pointed to. That lies here in this map. Okay, so there's something here. I mean, there's plenty of places on the map I haven't gone to, so I really have no idea how much game is left, you know? It could be a bunch, or it could be about to be done. I have literally zero plan. If the game does end now, I guess that would be the end of the stream, though, because I literally have no other plans at all. There's stuff. I do have other games installed and at the ready, but, like, just, you know, don't necessarily want to start something else for, like, an hour, I guess. And I am totally at a loss for, like, what is... Oh, my. The air shimmers, the fabric of reality seems to pulse, and soundless shockwaves blast you and the crew. Each falls to the deck, clutching uselessly at heads or ears. Swear you could feel the trickle of blood through your fingers. White-hot pain scours your mind and cleanses your soul. Now, truth. Only truth. Kneel before the Allfather and be welcomed back onto our eternal embrace. A light, a beacon in the darkness. Your mental resolve holds out, acting as a barrier. You feel the crew, so close to the precipice, cling onto your presence. The darkness lifts. You all snap out of your blind reverie at the same moment. We must leave before we all succumb. Flee. Leave this area and return to safer waters. So... What exactly do we do about that? Any sense of relief at being out of the immediate presence of the Father is destroyed by the ominous sound of cracking ice. Your worst fears are realized when you peer through your spyglass. Frozen Kraken is breaking free of the icy shackles, intent on tearing you asunder. Okay. Realizing there was no escape, you spent what little time you had preparing for battle. I wonder if I needed a regular mortar. Apparently not. We'll do this for now. Oh, are they too far away? Okay then. Seemed like that didn't work. really should not be using it all with my sauce. It did do damage though, so I didn't waste it. That's good at least.
Freeze!
I guess having someone here is actually not helpful. You know, the Kraken fight didn't seem that bothersome to me before. Nor does it now. Alright. That's funny. The guy who was manning it was the one who was attacked. Unfortunate.
Freeze! Hurry back!
Okay.
Freeze! Hurry back!
What? Ah. Guess I shouldn't have done that. Alright. So we could probably fight like 3 more of those without being too worried. Too bad there's like 40 of them. Your mind reels from the implications of the freed Kraken when its destruction forces long suppressed memories upon you. You and your family wash ashore on a beach, injured, frightened, and exhausted. A cave close by beckons you, offering the possibility of safety. Shake away your reservations and enter the dark cove. Once inside, something wakes and probes your mind. It holds a strange power over you. Cries of alarm snap you out of your trance. Nearby, frozen Kraken have ice sloughing off them, chunks breaking into the sea. Call for full sail ahead, keen to escape. Alright. I mean, I'm really not too worried about fighting a Kraken, and really no one else can fight the Kraken other than us, so it's kind of our responsibility to de facto. Oh. I'm here, and I'm going there. I thought I was already on the southern one. Alright. Let's get out of here. And then I'm really not sure what happens next. What are we gonna do to stop the devourer? He's big. He's real big. Oh my gosh, this is such a huge expanse. So sad. Yeah, I know. We've got plenty of food though. They must have rebalanced this game. Or maybe the difficulty I'm playing on is just like actually easy mode. Alright. Now what? You're thankful to be clear of the frozen wastes, though notice a change in the air. Several volcanoes have erupted since you were last here. Is this responsible for accelerating the Kraken's release? The ramifications of that trouble you. You should return to landfall. It would provide a place of rest for you to gather your thoughts. Besides, Voltaire likely has insights into these events. Okay. So, south, right? Doesn't matter. They both go to the same place. Neither of these places have a port. I need to go beyond, regardless. So who cares? Now I think about it, it's kind of crazy that I still haven't optimized my ship. Like I still haven't found like a single sniper, for example. It's actually quite sad. I'm just kind of like coasting through with this build that I stumbled into and decided was pretty favorable. All right. Probably could have taken out that fort just for the supplies, but nah, it's fine. Alright, what's the story here then? Nothing. Is it always the same? Maybe it's always the same. Maybe just some ports that you go to have some things and the rest just don't, basically. That's funny. Never considered that. I could do this acid bomb. Should I? Is it better than this? It would certainly help with closing in, but it wouldn't necessarily do damage. I mean, this isn't necessarily doing damage either, though, right? Maybe it is better, though. For what I'm trying to accomplish. Alright, Voltaire. The journey to landfall took you past several sites of volcanic activity, which did little to ease your troubled mind. You feel like some ominous world event occurred while you were away in the frozen wastes. In landfall, you rush through the throng of refugees, a new sight since your last visit. You barge into Voltaire's private office, wasting little time in recounting your discovery. To most, your story would sound preposterous. Voltaire listens intently. When you mention the volcanoes, Voltaire confirms reports of eruptions from nearly every region. My more learned colleagues in this field are not concerned. Their studies show that the world has suffered from volcanic bouts in the past, even if on this occasion the ferocity and suddenness of their outburst is unusual. Before you can object, she raises a hand. However, the council is concerned about reports from the Land's End. Cult have recently established themselves in this region, and we believe the destruction of the redoubt might be connected to the volcanoes. This information surprises you. The cult, to your knowledge, haven't dared expand into that region for fear of the repercussions from the fearsome redoubt. Despite Voltaire's measured skepticism, you remain convinced that the eruptions and the cult activities in Land's End are linked. Determined, you lay out your plan to travel to the redoubt to see for yourself. You hope to uncover a clue to the cult's plan. Voltaire relents, but asks that you provide a report on your findings that she can bring to the council, as any information on Land's End is valuable. On the journey, you're glad to have a more achievable goal than the overwhelming sense of doom you've had since your travels in the frozen waste. As you make your way back to the ship, you recall that to reach the redoubt, you'll need to sail past Devil Rock. Considering the amount of Kraken you saw and how quickly they were emerging from the ice, you realize stocking up on explosive ammunition would be wise. Plus, it'll be good to see Balin again. All right, so all right, so we'll just fast travel there then. Actually, yeah, we'll just fast travel there then. Oh. Seems like I can't fast travel all the way there, which is not how that normally is. Seems like something must have happened. Maybe they heard that I'm using Devil Rock. Well, I guess they certainly could know that, right? With the mind link. Oh, I should have repaired my ship. It's okay, probably. Can you even do it here? Nice. Oh. Right. I don't have any money. The Colt fleet patrols the waters around Devil Rock. You're not sure why they would capture this island and guard it so. It's hardly has strategic significance, unless they wish to deny you the weapon that enabled you to defeat the Kraken. You keep your distance, not wishing to alert the patrolling ships. When you notice someone in the water, clinging desperately to some wreckage, you sail closer to rescue them. You haul the survivor from the sea and bombard him with questions. You establish that he is not a local, but a slave that was shipped in to work here. He saw an opportunity to escape and took it, preferring to take his chances on the sea rather than suffer the life as a slave. He insists he doesn't know why the cult has taken the island, nor why they're focused on mining it. He does know that the majority of mined rock has been taken by cult ships to unknown destinations. You ask about Balin. While the man doesn't know him personally, your description does match that of a man who led a revolt that was eventually put down mercilessly. The foremost slave recalls that most were killed, while others were publicly tortured to dissuade further descent. Even if you thought Balin was alive, you cannot fight your way past the fleet and the ground forces occupying Devil Rock. You thank the survivor, trying to keep the sinking feeling in check, and pledge to drop him off at the next port. You nervously check your store and are relieved to see you still hold large quantities of Devil Rock. You have no choice but to press on to the redoubt. Well, where is the redoubt exactly? Way over yonder. I think I'm just gonna go back and then fast travel to here. Did they really intend for you to use fast travel this way? Am I doing this game wrong? Did I just lose a ton of food? I guess so. Which is fine. Whatever. Food's like the main resource that seems to be I seem to have in space. Is this fishing or trading? Nice. $21. There we go. I could go for this catapult too, actually, which is 85. Something like that. Maybe I shouldn't have come here. Yeah, it seems, well, Maybe from there. Well, guess there's only one way to find out. Okay, we'll start with this food. Actually, we'll start with this pork even. Okay. Nice. I need 8, so I kind of imagine that I'm gonna have to do basically everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I can do everything but this colt, I guess. What is this? A small chest is spotted floating in the nearby water. Your crew fish it out and take turns trying to pick it with an apparently sturdy lock. Uh-oh. A few hefty blows of the hammer and the lock pings off. As you lift the lid, you hear a subtle click and instinctively jerk your head to one side as a dart flies out and grazes your ear. One of your crew that was gazing over your shoulder was not so lucky and takes the dart in his neck. Before you turn around, he's already convulsing on the deck. Damn thing must have been poisoned. After you rush the badly hurt crew member over to the sick bay, you return and find several extremely valuable pieces of jewelry. You lift them out with extreme care, but it seems that was the only booby trap. Poor Gary. I don't even think it's worth it. Like, I think it's gonna cost me more to fix up Gary than it actually is, than I actually got. $43.64, yeah. It literally cost more than I got from that. I guess I could have seen what the negative trait was. I think it was reduced maximum health, which is like, it's got to be the worst one. That's got to be absolutely abysmal. Well, actually, my morale is actually pretty low. Ship moves within range, and before you know it, they've opened fire. Okay. I don't care about I don't care about this. Well, I do care some, just because it's messing with my ability to... Goo. It's messing with my ability to use this mortar. Set crew to this. No, stop. There we go. We're in range now. This too.
Right, hurry back!
I think they all lost their footing, so we'll do this. Board. Yeah, we're definitely making it happen now. What are you guys gonna do to stop us? Not a single thing. Not with this overwhelming force. Yeah. SEAL Team 6. Is that political? Probably not, right? Alright. Let's see what's going on with this castaway. You fish the body of a castaway out of the water. You never can tell whether they're unconscious or dead. Unfortunately, oh, he's got jewelry though. Yeah, we've seen that event before. What's going on with these guys? They need help? Uh-oh. Set foot on an eerily quiet deck and set your men to searching the captain's cabin and the other holds. One of your crew returns, pale and grinding his teeth. He tells of a lone sailor deep in the holds, quite mad and gnawing on human bones. They put him out of his misery, but wish to leave and burn the ship and sail away fast. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds terrible. Glad I didn't see it myself. I feel like there was something I was gonna do, but I don't remember what it was. Morale. Now we're talking. check the life raft. Oh no. The moment he's on the ship, the survivor goes berserk. He has an amazing strength given his malnourished condition, and it takes most of the crew to put him down. Unfortunately, one of the crew was badly hurt. Oh no. I have to sell more food. Okay. We're trying, man. We're trying. I lost so much food from making that stuff happen. Okay. So, to go here. There is a lighthouse. But is there a port? Looks like it. There's definitely a repair station. Let's try going there. If there is a port here, I might clear this place out just because there's a town with a port. That's worth helping. Helping a random plot of sea that has no people here is like kind of weird. Kind of pointless. This does not look like a port. Not that you're one to believe in this sort of thing, but sailors are convinced that sailing by the twins brings you good luck. Behind you, one of the crew makes a lewd comment about their own encounter with some twins, which draws a laugh, even if you suspect it's embellished. It certainly warms the mood in these freezing waters. Yeah, I think we're just gonna move on. Yeah, nothing we can do with that. There's some food over here, though. Let's take a closer look. Alright. Some fishing. Nice. And we'll do both of these ships. Yeah, we'll help. Nice. You watch anxiously at boarding range. A group leaps across and race to help. Tense moments pass, but even with the help of your crew, the other ship was taking on too much water. With moments to spare, everyone is evacuated safely. There was no time to salvage anything of value. The survivors explained that they were attacked and emerged victorious, but clearly sustained critical damage too. They promised to repay you somehow. Nice. Well, I'm glad we saved everyone. That's the thing that matters the most. Let me tell you, this is my second ship. The determinedly pursuing ship finally catches up to you. One of the crew produces a longbow, and moments later an arrow thuds into your deck, with parchment wrapped around the shaft. You unscroll it and read an elegantly penned message. Such a despicable act cannot go unpunished. Justice is upon you. It's all a bit melodramatic, but still they clearly mean business. The person lost a loved one on a slave ship. Yeah. How did you even find out that was me? Like, actually how? I feel like the cult just lied to you, to be honest. I feel like there's no way to confirm that that's a real thing that happened. Like, realistically. Like...
Great furry bat!
Where is this guy? Oh, are they on top of each other right there? Is that what's going on? Actually, realistically, this guy should heal. Yeah, they're on top of each other. I mean, we can just jump back. You could probably take that guy in a 1v1. Okay. Alright. A little close. A little more than a little close, honestly, but it's alright. Worked out. And I think we're ready to move on. Lighthouse. Volcano. Don't see a port. There are a few places that I could get a little bit of a repair. We'll save them for last. Where am I going? North? I'm here. So yes, I am going north, probably. So 5. So just, you know, do whatever seems the safest, basically. Definitely do not want to fight underneath that volcano, so we're going to avoid that exclamation point. Nice. Some cult controlled territory, huh? Guess we'll get this one. It's probably not that wasteful. Oh. The Halifron, yeah. Nice. Save that for later. Rainy day. Oh no. Okay, so we have 2 Colts. These 2, we can do those 2. We'll do those 2. So yes, I will sail straight into that fire. Straight into the volcano rather than do a cult event. Just because the cult event strikes me as more likely to cause problems. No, we'll go without. We got a decent amount of food. And what's the story over here? Nice. Well, no need to repair the ship. We'll just move on. I think north is the answer. And here we go. Now there is a lighthouse. Yeah, that sure is the redoubt. I don't see a port or anything. So we'll do the investigation, I guess. I don't really know what we're gonna see. That fort looks like it's struggling. Oh my, so does the redoubt. The redoubt and the surrounding fortifications have been utterly destroyed by the lava running down from the volcanoes. Voltaire's description of a cult presence was an understatement. Cult ships are everywhere, having claimed this region as their own. Yeah, I have something to say about that. Okay. Oh certainly fight them off. Cult ship will not permit trespass. We'll see about that.
Right. Hurry back!
Um, I don't know where all of my health went.
Right. Hurry back!
Okay, it should be a pretty straightforward fight. Mostly just because felt like we did a lot of good damage before we even boarded their ship. I was kind of low too, but I think that's just because I boarded their ship over those spikes. Man, those anti-boarding spikes do so much work. I kind of wish people boarded me more often. Because it's got to be so much easier just to deal with people boarding your ship, fighting a defensive battle. I wonder if there's a way that I can prompt them to board me, like just play super defensive maybe. Get both Halifron in the fight.
Right. Hurry back!
Sprays. No real point. Disembarking yet.
Halifron!
Seems like the Halifron are attacking. Yep, sure are. Somehow all of these guys got absolutely webbed. Oh man, did he get webbed in? Can you guys please help? Good night. Oh my gosh, this one web thing is so annoying. Could you please stop? I guess you can go here. And then please do stop him from doing that. Driving me crazy.
Raid!
Okay. Finally failed the brace. So I guess we go now. And they're all very healthy. Whoa. All right. This game is probably like extremely easy to people who like play Age of Empires at a really high level, just like, and any RTS actually probably, just because they're able to kite and micro so well, I imagine. But then again, maybe it's like extremely frustrating for them because it seems like even for me, sometimes the units just like they just don't do what they're supposed to do. But maybe they could actually accommodate for that. Maybe they understand why like the pathing works the way that it does. It's like trying to path around obstacles that aren't there and stuff like that. I don't know how much you can compensate for that though. You know what I mean? All right. Also, there's 3 Halifron. Wait, so 1, 2, 3, 6. So there's 8 people and 3 Halifron. Wow.
Raid for it back!
Yeah, it seems laying some poison down right at the helm stops somebody from piloting it pretty quick, which makes a decent amount of sense because you can't do very much Can't do very much else, that's for sure. It'd be very, very dangerous to stay there. Have you step out. Okay, not so bad. That is a lot, though. I wonder how many Halifron you can have, huh? I've never seen more than 2, I don't think. Till now. Feel a shudder before you feel a shudder in your mind before you feel it in the deck. Another Kraken is coming. Okay. Does it do more damage to more people that are there? That's crazy. Surely it shouldn't be this way. What are you gonna do? No. Who are you gonna call? Nope. Alright. I don't know why. I'm taunting. It's probably too far, right? Stop it. Stop it. Go somewhere else. Got him. No, I probably could have shot him too. Oh, no harm done. Go away. That isn't, no, that isn't away. I said away. Go away. Go away. Yeah. Go away. Oh, shit. I need that. All right. Despite the elation at defeating a third Kraken, you remain wary. A significant presence makes itself known to you. Significant. Father admires your continued resistance despite standing in his presence. Of course, he expects no less from his firstborn. His fond memories wash over you. Fledgling years in the cult, bringing weak-willed to the cave, your impromptu church. You brought Father focus, and he, in return, channeled through you, expanding his dominance, bringing more into the fold. The more believers, the more power you and Father possessed. You both grew in each other's light. As the connection severs, you catch a glimpse of true horror. While the majority remain frozen, the many Kraken have broken free and grow hungry for destruction. You resist the urge to fight through the Land's End, as it will do little to prevent the cult's grander plans. You make a solemn pledge to return later, but first you must head to Landfall. Perhaps news of the devastation you have witnessed will stir the Grand Council to some form of action. Yeah, what exactly are they gonna do? They're gonna believe me when I say that I fought 3 Krakens? Well, maybe they'll believe that Redoubt actually was ransacked. And Redoubt has fallen. Maybe they'll believe that at least. But I'm not even optimistic about that. I'm just some random guy, right? You think there's a port here? No. Well. Nice. Seems like going through here's actually not going to be so bad, rather than trying to go back. Just avoid the pirates and whatnot for now. Again, it would be different if there was a town here, but being that there isn't, kind of don't see the point of liberating this particular area. Except out of the kindness of my heart, I guess. So I have to do either the 2 exclamation points or at least 1 cult thing, huh? Trying to conserve the durability of my ship, so we definitely don't need the food that bad. And then take care of some Halifron, no problem. Alright, so I think we go south because we know that west does not have a fort. And if there's no fort there, at least we'll know there's no fort there from now on. Okay, and that port is on fire. That does not look good. Well, All right. Should I just go west? Maybe I should just go west. Rather than mess around trying to... Yeah, just go west. I've tried finding a new port, and this port is on fire. I don't know if any other ports in that region are going to be any less on fire. Oh, Pullman's Cove. Why are there pirates here? I mean, pirates literally just stock up wherever they can, huh? I mean, I guess there is a port east of here. It's just currently burning. Seems bad for their business. Because theoretically, they want ports to be active so people go between them, right? So weird to me. Chunks of ice? Okay. I don't know why the game felt the need to announce that to me. Seems like it's not that relevant. I guess they didn't know that I'm about to fast travel straight to landfall. Alright. You seek out Voltaire and inform her of recent events. She's shocked by what transpired at Redoubt, and also curious as to why the cult have captured Devil Rock. Voltaire has her own theories, but with time of the essence, she wishes to discuss the matter with her geologically minded colleagues first. She asked you for some of the volatile substance for experimentation. You're not keen to reduce your stock of Devil Rock, especially with the growing Kraken numbers, but her insights could be invaluable. First, she plans to inform the council of the events of Land's End. Surely now they will be stirred into action. You return from your ship with a sample of Devil Rock, but Voltaire still isn't back. You're just about to finally give up and leave as she storms in, muttering angrily to herself. It appears that the council's hands are tied by infighting and bureaucracy. She tells how some councilors called for aid to avert a crisis, but the majority were too self-interested, disbelieving, or entrenched in petty rivalries for a motion to pass. What good is the council if the only agreeable action is inaction, she scoffs. You've never seen Voltaire so emotional, but she quickly regains her scholarly composure. She explains that once the session was over, a more forward-thinking counselor approached her with some useful information. A magistrate under his jurisdiction had recently been alerted to 3 drunkards that bore cult tattoos. Once apprehended, they pleaded for mercy, saying that they were no longer true to the cult. Agitating volcanoes was surely more risky than betraying their oaths to father, they reasoned. The counselor thought nothing of the report until Voltaire spoke of the Redoubt's fate. Voltaire promises to send word of her tests with the Devil Rock. In the meantime, you seek out the magistrate who arrested the ex-cultists. A surly bore of a man, he nevertheless reveals that he shipped them off to the pit. Normally, rabble-rousing is rewarded with a night in the cells, not a one-way ticket to a penal colony. The magistrate makes no secret of his hatred for the cult, letting slip in anger that his son joined them, and hasn't been seen since. No doubt they committed far worse crimes. Should they go free just because we didn't witness them? He yells after you. The pit lies in the northern remnants. You know the cult hates loose ends. You must reach the defectors before they do. Okay. So I know what my next objective is. Okay, and it's not that far north. We're not gonna go this time though. That'll be the end of the stream for now. Okay, so I have to rescue the Halo stream from this VOD. That's okay. We'll upload that at some point. Today's Wednesday, or now Thursday, so there is going to be no stream today. And we'll be back on Friday. Very good, very good. All right. Thanks everybody for watching, and Whew. I'm imagining there isn't that much left of this game, but maybe there is much more because there's all kinds of different regions that we haven't really been to. It's getting a little sour for me. I'm gonna be honest, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right. See you next time. Thanks for watching.